Hi guys! So in math, you guys have been solving math problems that involve more than one step, and we call that a multi-step word problem. At the same time, you are also using the area model for multiplication to solve problems that involve multiplication, and then you are using the partial quotients for division if the word problem involves division. So today, I thought it would be fun to have you guys write your own multi-step word problem. So what I want to do in the video is just model for you the steps that we should take as mathematicians to write our own story problem. And I'm just trying to adjust my chart because, again, the sun is shining right on it. There we go. Okay, so writing a multi-step problem. So we know that multi-step means more than one step. Oh no, the sun glare. Hold on, guys. I'm going to pause it so I can find a place where the sun isn't shining right on the chart. Hold on one second.
Why?
Okay, that was the best that I can do. So I know I've mentioned before in some of my videos that I have skylights and then I have windows all around my kitchen, so it's really difficult to block off the sun completely, but I think this is going to work. So again, we want to think about the steps that we need to take in order to write a multi-step word problem. The first thing we need to ask ourselves is, what operations do we want the person solving the problem to use? So we've been writing multi-step problems, or we've been solving multi-step problems that involve multiplication and division. And then at the end, the second step is either adding or subtracting. So today I'm going to use multiplication and subtraction. So the second thing I need to think about now is, what do I need to say in order for the reader to use multiplication? So we know multiplication is when we find a total amount of something. So I'm going to pick an object. I know the last video I made, we thought about apples. So why don't we use cookies today? So Nick has 5 bags of cookies. There are 23 cookies in each bag. So I'm going to stop here. If we were not writing a multi-step problem, we could end with our question. We could write, how many cookies does Nick have? But I know that our word problem needs to involve 2 steps. So right now, if Nick has 5 bags of cookies, there are 23 cookies in each bag. I know that I would have to multiply 23 times 5 in order to find out how many cookies he has in all. But that's not the question I'm going to end with. I need to add another step into my word problem. So now I'm thinking about addition or subtraction. And I'm going to use subtraction because when I think of cookies, I think of wanting to eat them. So I'm thinking that Nick's friend probably ate some of his cookies. So let's say that Owen, using your names, Owen ate 46 cookies. How many cookies are left? So that's a lot of words, boys and girls, because we know that there are 5 bags of cookies. We know there are 23 cookies in a bag. And then we also know that Owen ate 46. And the question we're trying to answer is, how many cookies are left? So this is multi-step, because in order to find out how many cookies are left, I need to find out how many cookies Nick had to begin with, And then we can subtract how many cookies Owen ate from that amount to find out how many he has left. So let's keep these numbers in our head. I'm going to erase this only so we can use the board to show our work. So we remember that Nick has 5 bags. There are 23 cookies in each bag, and then Owen ate 46. So we can begin by drawing a picture just to show our multiplication thinking. So I'm just going to draw 5 circles, which would represent the bags. And then I have 20, I think I said 23 cookies in a bag.
Yeah, you did.
My son just confirmed 23. This is why I would much rather be doing this in front of you boys and girls, because you guys always help me out and you help me remember things. So we have 23 cookies in each bag of 5, which we know would be 23 times 5 equals blank cookies. And then I'm just going to make a note up here that Owen ate 46 cookies, just because I can't call on one of you right now to keep 46 in your head for me. So we know we use the area model to solve multiplication problems. So in our area model, for 23 times 5, just writing it up here so I have more room. I'm going to draw my rectangle. I write the single digit on the side, which is 5. And then I break apart the 23 across the top, which would be 20 and 3. And I have 2 smaller arrays within my bigger array, which is what the area model is using. It's using smaller arrays and breaking apart a bigger array to make it more simple for us to solve. So now I'm going to do 5 times 20 equals blank. And then 5 times 3 equals blank. So 5 times 2 is 10, and then we add the 0, which means 5 times 20 is 100. 5 times 3 is 15. And then the last step of the area model is to add our numbers on the side. So we have 100 plus 15. 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 0 is 1. And then we have 1. That means Nick had 115 cookies. However, we are not done because this is a multi-step word problem. In the problem, it says Owen ate 46 cookies. How many cookies does Nick have now? Or how many cookies does Nick have left? So that means I need to subtract. So step 2 in my word problem that I wrote is subtraction. 115 minus 46. So I can't subtract. I can't subtract 6 from 5, so I'm going to borrow. Cross off the 1, make that a 0. Carry the 1, and then we have 15 minus 6. Okay, so we can put 6 in our head and then count up. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is 9. I can't subtract 4 from 0, so I need to borrow. I cross off the 1 in the hundreds place, make that a 0. I carry the extra over to my tens. Now I have 10 minus 4, which is 6.
Yeah, 10 minus 4.
And then that leaves 69. I know you guys can't really see. I'll hold it up for a minute. 69 cookies left. Okay, so today you're going to write your own multi-step word problem, and you're going to share it with me. So have fun, and I will see you tomorrow.